gone to centre half forward. Hutchinson in the middle with Muir, and one of the Grozdanovskis in there as well. Looks like Daniel has got the job on Andrew Chalice now.
Mick.
Oh, is it Mick, is it? Yep, yeah, it is Mick too. He's got the job on Andrew Chalice, so that's another change.
He might be able to make him accountable too.
Meehan up on the wing on Sponner.
He's been quiet, Sponner. He hasn't had a big day.
They started the third term. East Geelong 10-10-70. They lead Inverleigh 4-3-27. And then Bolton and Dalton Grundle. The first bounce of the third term. Bolton gets it down. Hutchinson roves it. Sharp right next to him. Ball not coming out. It does now to Grundle. Gets the kick away towards centre half forward. Priddle pushed past the ball by Gerard. And Priddle comes back pretty quick, but gives it away. Archini up forward now. Right foot kick. Torpedo punt. Terrible kick off the boot, really. And through for one behind.
1 second.
To the Inverleigh team.
1 second in, was it?
Yeah, that's second in. Fantastic. 4-4-28 Inverleigh. A trail.
Did all this time they could help.
East 10-10-70. Chamberlain kicks it in from full back for the Eagles. Goes out wide. Off the back of the pack. Bolton does pretty well. Handballs it through Reese. Goes towards Graham. Has to sit and wait at centre wing. Takes a good mark. Feign the handball to Reese running past and just turns around, goes on the right foot long towards half forward. Ricky O'Toole uses the body, punched away at the back by Ling. Might sit for Ricky in the end, close to the boundary line. They see it over for a throw in. Left half forward, 55 around from the East Geelong goal. Kicking with the aid of the breeze in the third term, the Eagles lead by 42. Thrown in. Over the back. Inverleigh take it away quickly. Go towards centre wing. 2 on 2. Oh, jeez. It was Hybens and Cody Watson running into each other over there. And while they were doing that, Parker took the mark at centre wing. Goes towards half forward. And McHenry stands and takes the mark for Inverleigh. So plays on now. Kicks it as long as he can to the middle of the ground. Bowman uses his body in front. Front and centre Stevens does pretty well. Handballs out the back. Sets up to Watson though, Archini to run onto it, can break free at half forward and go with the right foot kick. Another terrible kick off the boot, might be okay though.
Pass.
And ends up in the arms of Lockie Perrott. Wants to play on, he's called to play on now too. So 50 out, tries to drill the football towards Cations. Oh, he should have taken the mark. Second, in fact it was Logue. He got caught in the tackle.
Suplex.
Yeah, Rob Chamberlain. He's watched too much WWE. And puts him down on the ground. Robbie Logue and the football come out last. So ball up, Hybens, Bolton either get an effective tap, falls to the back of the pack for East Geelong. Parker spins out, gets the handball free. Only as far as Hutchinson off a step, goes towards goal, and it's got the distance but not the accuracy and through for one behind. So they go to 4-5-29, now Inverleigh, trail East Geelong 10-10-70. It's Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 3 minutes played.
So Robbie Chamberlain now to do some kicking in from the fullback position. He's gone long on the last 2 occasions. Looking for Bolton. He's got Sponner straight down the middle if he wants him. He decides to come to the clubroom side of the ground. And Grundle and also Bolton. Bolton over the top, picked up by Reese, able to get through the contest and kicks into the half-forward line. Leading in the race of the ball, Marsh just taps it over the top. Goes back and the ball is now running towards their goal. Coming out, Grozdanovski can't take the ball. Picked up by McHenry. Handball goes outside to Dylan Brown. Brown needs to get down and pick it up. Can't do so. Roosler's there. Pushed off it by Jones. Trotto hangs on the outside. Little feed to Chalice. Chalice takes him on. Kicks towards goal. And it's through for a minor. So 1 goal, 1 to Andrew Chalice. 10-11 for East Geelong. And again, Alex Cations this time will do some kicking in duty. He's done most of it for most of the day. A little bit forward doing that second quarter. Kicks out wide. Grozdanovski up and he takes the mark. Chips back towards the point of the square, goes looking for his brother, over the back of the contest, picked up by Grundle. Kick towards centre wing, Robbie Lowe comes up, dives, this time is paid by the umpire, takes the mark. Play on, says the umpire, there's going to be 50, because he went over the mark, he said.
He loves the 50.
He does.
Loves it.
Now, that's because of the marker whether Luke Parker said something to him as well, but that's a decent 50. Actually, he might be getting 100, is he?
Not buying land off him, it's 50, that's for sure.
That's, decent 50.
And 50, that was the mouth.
Yeah, no doubt about that one.
Yeah, that was lip from Luke Parker.
So what was maybe a 50-50 is now a guarantee. And Robbie Lowe will come in from point blank range and kick the goal. Inverleigh have their first goal of the third quarter and the fifth for themselves. They're 5-5-35, 10-11-71 to East Geelong. We've gone 4 minutes, third quarter. The Grandy Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Against the run of the wind, and there's just a little light there for Inverleigh. They've been working in the opening 5 minutes. They've worked a little bit harder. When the ball came down, it's only pushed down once into their defence. They seem to get more blokes back behind the contest, so a little sign of hope.
They need outscoring by about 3 goals, I reckon, to give themselves a chance three-quarter time.
Yep. Just need to be just around about, don't they? Because they'll finish the game off well, fitness-wise, we know that. Back to the middle, Grundle and Bolton. Bolton goes up. Grundle stands there. Hutchinson does the roving, though, breaks free. Gets around on the left boot towards half forward. Bowman leads in the race of football, doesn't sit for him. Marchini thought about the handball forward. He comes back to Hamer. He measures the pass towards Gerard. Can't take the mark. Got a free kick over the shoulder, said the umpire. Grozdanowski in the pocket. He goes in that direction or on the half-forward flank. He can't take the mark. Under pressure from Watson and Parker. He gets the handball free. Logue kicks the goal
Great
from
goal.
the left forward pocket with the left boot, running the right way. Travis Barco style from last night.
Oh,
He
yeah.
kicks the goal.
Oh, Tommy Hawkins. That one about 24 metres high.
He kicks the
40
goal.
metres high.
So 2 in a minute for Robbie Logue. 6-5-41. Inverleigh. They trail East Geelong 10-11-71 to Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 6.5 minutes played.
A little bit of confidence burning, and we didn't mention Gus Cheney. He was another one in the first half that hasn't got involved, but in that little passage of play, you had a Cheney, you had Hamer, and you had Gerard, all who we said needed to lift, and they were all involved in that process. And of course, Robbie Logue, what a great finisher.
So we're back in the middle of the ground, ball up, and again Inverleigh go into attack. Handball comes out, missed its target. Now there's a free kick here. This time I think someone else has said something, have they, or not? And it's going to be Mick Grozdanowski who's got the ball. So he's back in the centre square. Kicks out wide, goes to the pocket, lead up there by Nichols, takes it on the half volley, tackled by Chamberlain, brought down, fed the ball out, but he's going to allow Chalice to run onto it. Jarchini, good chase. Well, actually, Lockie Perrott was a good chase there, picked up there by Hutchison, called the play on now, takes him on, takes a bounce, goes back inside, handball to Hamer, missed the target, goes towards Perrott, diving the ball is Robbie Logue, gets out of the contest and gets to his feet, fed the ball back to Grozdanowski, got it on his feet, Hutchison goes to Muir now from outside 50, goes long, Gerard's the target, he's up, he takes the mark. So Ryan Gerard has had a couple of touches more than he had in the first half, I think, and got himself involved. And can go back and kick Inverleigh's third goal of the quarter. A little bit of urgency, mate, is
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
It certainly has. Season slipping by, and they've started to step up. And Ryan Gerard now has a chance to kick his first goal in this third quarter. Comes in, nice looking kick. He's got it, and he's got his first goal this afternoon, and now the 7th for Inverleigh. They're 7 goals, 5. They trail East Geelong on 10-11, and we have gone 7.5 minutes, third quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sports scoreboard.
He summed it up perfectly. A little bit more effort and desire at the footy. Lockie Perrott probably summed that up, didn't he? Out of the contest, turned around, dived back in onto the ball, got out of that contest, got up, delivered the ball again. They're a different side for the first half at this point.
3 goals to nothing in the first 9 minutes. And back to the middle. Hyben's back in the ruck. Grundle forward. Pye throws the ball in the air. Hyben's gets it down. Reese wrapped up by Muir. Dropped the footy over the shoulder, said the umpire. So Reese will take the free kick for the Eagles. Goes with a wobbly punt kick towards Graham. Puts the hands up, can't take the mark. Oh, then gave away the free kick to Hamer, I think it was. We'll take the free kick who came back to help out in defence from the middle. He chips the ball out wide looking for Ling and also Grundle. Grundle takes the mark at half back. Chips the ball over the top to Hamer. Folded up. Defensive side of centre wing on the outer side. Will Hamer. Called to play on. Chips the ball. It's okay. Grozdanowski takes the mark. Centre wing now off a step. High kick towards centre half forward. Big pack there. Muir in the middle. Oh, did he pick it? I think he did, but yeah.
Yep, play that.
He put the hands up, got the first grab, got the second as well. Still 50 out from goal, possibly too far to score.
Definitely outside range.
Yeah, with the breeze. So he just pops it up into the pocket. Warwick gets back there. Chamberlain, third in line. Think he's taken the mark. Billy Nichols.
Billy Nichols. Yep.
So they got an extra one back there to help out, but it wasn't enough. And Billy Nichols, who's kicked 2 goals, has taken the mark in the right forward pocket. About 15 metres out. Pretty acute angle, kicking back into the breeze. If anybody's got a chance from here, it'll be Billy. Comes in. Right foot kick. Kicks the goal. So he kicks his third. And the Hawks have their fourth in this third term. They go to 8-5-53. And they bring the margin back. East Geelong 10-11-71 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 10 minutes played.
Again, the guys that are getting involved we called for, and they're stepping up. Will Hamer, Dean Muir involved.
Absolutely.
And a great finish from Billy. But they've got to kick another 2, I reckon. They've got to only be a goal behind, I reckon.
Nah, if they're 3 beyond, I reckon they'd be happy with 3 beyond. If they've finished where they are now, I reckon they're a chance.
Okay.
But they've got to continue.
Got 20 minutes to go, haven't they? They don't want to give up another 3 now. They're in trouble.
Exactly right. All the hard work's be gone. So back in the middle of the ground, this time Hybans knocks it down towards low, picked up by Hutchison, tackled by Reese. And the umpire will come in and we'll start that all over again. Again, umpire with the ball, throws it up. Bolton there, taps it down, picked up by Meehan. Worked through the contest, picked up, handball was good to Grozdanovsky, went out wide looking for Hamer, and Hamer's going to make the ground, picks it up and continues to run, goes into the half-forward line, leading up, Perrott, comes up, presents, takes the mark, spins on his left side. Next kick's got to be good, goes in the direction of Nichols, over the top, finds Grundle, gets out of the contest, was handball, went back to Hamer, who's continued to run, kicks around his body, and only as far as Bowman, and he comes out for East Geelong and takes the mark, plays on quickly, looking back towards centre wing, set Josh Reese a target, but he task, and he did well, but he interfered. Don't say too much, Josh, just keep the head on, son. And Hybans now with the football, goes back inside, has both Logue and or Meehan, allowed to go through to Robbie Logue, kicks back into the hot spot, coming up over the top, Grundle can't take the mark, handball goes back towards Muir, step, props, goes to the pocket, looks for Nichols, good strong hands, good spoil from Chamberlain, gets the ball down, picked up there by Priddle, fed the ball back, and it's Warwick who has the ball now on the back line, goes back towards centre wing, over the top of Poynton, Grozdanovsky's going to run onto it, or we'll see it over the boundary line, taps it back, and this time the ball has gone out of bounds, and it will be thrown back in. So Hybans now with Bolton doing that ruck work. Far side of the ground, centre wing, ball thrown back in. Hybans tries to flick it out the back, only as far as Warwick or Sharp, I think it was. Reese pushed it back between his leg, picked up by Grozdanovsky, handball went back to Roosler. Roosler kick is smothered, runs back towards the boundary line. Poynton's going to lead in the race for the ball, tried to keep it in the field of play, handball to Grozdanovsky, back to Roosler, puts it on his boot, just jabs about 10 or 15 metres, picked up by Meehan, goes on his left side, kicks into the forward line. Gerard leading up for the ball, got a bowed bounce, collected by player in McLean. McLean now goes to Watson. Watson over the top to the running Priddle. Needs to make the ball. Can't do so. There's a kick downfield now. Not too sure what happened there. Free kick against Gerard by the looks of it against McLean. So the responding free kick goes to McLean down the field. I don't know why he gets down the field because Marsh has got it anyway. He goes quickly into the forward line and the mark's taken there by Sponner. So he's outside forward 50. Jones on the lead. Good starting kick. Ball not taken. Collected and will run through and run towards the boundary line. Go to bounce 10 metres round from behind post. 13 minutes into the third quarter. Inverleigh 8-5. East Geelong 10-11.
So boundary throw in deep into the Eagles attack. 30 around from their goal. Hybans up against Graham. Boundary throw in. Favours neither really. Dylan O'Toole takes it out of the ruck contest and the punts because he took it out, got tackled. So Inverleigh with the free kick. Grozdanovsky holds up in the breeze. Grundle goes up, can't take the mark, second effort, needs some support, goes back and gets it himself. Falls into his arms again, he rakes free, does well, left foot kick towards centre wing. Gerard to run onto it, grabs it, does nicely, needs to get back towards Muir, he dropped the footy, umpire said over the shoulder. So Gerard will take the free kick. Plays on, not much kick to half 40. Just chips the ball. Good kick to Perrott. Had it, lost it. Turned before he got it. But got it to Hamer in the end. Millie Nichols comes out. Chamberlain pushed him out, said the umpire. And it will be a free kick. 45 out, 45-degree angle.
Just a push.
Just a push.
There.
Just a push.
Just a push.
Yeah, it's not too much, but just. And Billy Nichols, who's kicked 3 goals, won this for goal number 4. He's kicking from 45 out. Be a tough kick from there.
Oh, yes.
Straight into the breeze. But if anybody can do it, Billy can. So, Nichols comes in, right foot kick, pushes across the face of goal. Hands up there, Grundle can't take the mark. Second effort, Meehan, kick from the pack, and has put it through for one behind. We go to 8:6:54, Inverleigh. No trial, East Geelong 10-11-71. To Granny Cycling Sport, third quarter scoreboard, 16 minutes played.
So Sponner now with the ball in that fullback position, kicks to himself and plays on, goes to the far side of the ground. Little short kick, had to hit sharp. Good pick up in the half volley, went back to Sponner who's on the overlap. And he goes a nice kick towards centre wing, finds Kane Marsh. Marsh now steadies, go towards centre half forward. Graham's going to be the target, gets over the top. McHenry's with him, had the handball, fed it out. Graham did well, continue to push forward, can pick the ball up on his left side, needs to go back towards the goal square. Good trap there in the defensive end by McHenry, goes over the top to Roosler straight down the ground, dangerous kick, and he's hit Poynton right on the chest. Poynton handballs back into Sponner, had to stop, but has plenty of time. Steadies, looks at goal and misses. Minor score. 10 goals, 12 now to the East Geelong side. 8 goals, 6:54 Inverleigh. And 16 minutes gone. Third quarter, the Granny Cycle and Sports scoreboard.
Elliot Roosler can breathe again. Very dangerous kick that nearly paid.
So the ball comes in quickly. Ling, short kick, handballs to Grosdanovsky. He's been good in this third quarter. And for most of the day, the kick goes out wide. Trotter and also Muir there. Muir's able to keep the ball in front of himself, pick the ball up. Good pressure, handballs out to Archini. Goes backwards and back to Grosdanovsky. Looks up, sees Hybens, went over the top of his head, went to McHenry, ran through the contest, picked up by Graham, had it, then went through, picked up by Dylan O'Toole. He put it down. Meehan's got it. Handball goes out towards McHenry. Now Dylan O'Toole goes back and wins possession, goes to Watson, tries to take him on. Handball comes up only as far as Meehan, releases Robbie Logue. So Logue is now out away and running. Kicks into the half-forward line. Kick wasn't good. Back of the contest. McLean's there to clean up for East Geelong. Over the top goes to Priddle. Priddle now stops. Kicks the ball in back towards the half-forward line. In behind Parker, Roosler. The only one that stayed down was Poynton. He picks the ball up. Has a target. Goes long. Jones in front. Cations. Back to Jones. Runs through and has kicked the goal. So Stephen Poynton has his first goal of the afternoon, a much-needed one for the East Geelong side. They've kicked their first of the third quarter. They move to 11 goals, 12, and they lead Inverleigh on 8 goals, 6. We've gone 17 minutes. Third quarter, Granny Cycling Sports, third quarter scoreboard.
Good work by the Eagles to stop the flood. Great work by Tyler Jones. Great body work to keep Lincoln out of the contest and let the ball run over the top and through for goal. So it's really good, strong body work. Inverleigh can't stop now though. They've got to get solid and not let it slip out.
Back to the middle. 24 the difference. Hybens gets it down. Rode by Muir. Back to Hybens. Got tackled. He's got the kick away. Hayman to run onto if it sits for him. Or it did, but he didn't take it with him. And now Poynton, the last goal scorer. Oh, he just gives it away in the end to Grosdanovsky. Chips the ball over the top to Grundle, who's had a good third term. Plays on. Gives it away by hand. Oh, crikeys. What happened there?
Almost like he kicked it with his wrong foot.
Lucky
Parrott tried to kick it with both feet, I think. And somehow he has ended up kicking it out of bounds. And now it's rebounded to Warwick at half back, who goes long towards centre wing. Push from Poynton. Umpire said yes. Use both hands. Inverleigh to take the free kick. Centre wing out of side. Grosdanovsky with it. He goes along the line. Oh, Perrott goes up. Can't take the mark. Chalice off the front of the pack. Wheels around on the right. Goes long to centre half forward. Roosler can just stand there and take the mark as Parker fell over. The ball over the top. Grosdanovsky to take it. Handballs there to Hamer. Danger. Ricky O'Toole bears down. Oh, terrible kick. And Chalice just chops the ball off easily, if you don't mind. Can feign the handball. Now he does give it to Warwick. Chips it out further afield. Ricky O'Toole takes it. Centre wing. Out of side. Sharp back inboard. Trotter back inboard. He goes to Trotter. Just holding up the play. Clayton Trotter now. Now he goes along the line. On as long as he can. Inside 50. Ling can't take the mark. Marsh gives a Shepherd. Ball dropped. Hybens gives it away. Roosler. Oh, Hutchinson standing start. Oh, handball back to Roosler. Back to Hybens. Off a step. Kick was smothered. Reese. He picks it up. Gets around a couple. Right foot kick. Dangerous. Jones goes up. Can't take the mark. Hutchinson runs in towards Marsh. Gets the handball free. Hayman now wants to switch the play towards Robbie Logue, who can take the mark at defensive 50. Muir gives him a long lead. He's going to go in that direction now from 50. Watson over in front. Got a hand to it. Muir's there. Trotter as well, fighting hard for it. Ball in dispute. And it will be a ball up. Centre wing. East Geelong 11-12-78. They lead Inverleigh 8-6-54 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard. 21 minutes played.
So ball thrown up on the centre wing. This time Jolton Grundle does the ruck work. Taps it in on his hands as far as Watson. Watson puts it on his boot and he found Hamer. So Hamer now. Inverleigh's turn to go forward. Kick goes over the top. Gerard runs onto the ball. Picks it up. Has time to steady. Takes a bounce. It didn't come back to him, but he got a good favourable bounce. Ran the second one. Has he run too far? No, he hasn't. The umpire says he has kicked his second goal of the quarter. And the ninth to Inverleigh, 9-6-60, 11-12-78 to East Geelong, and we've gone 21 minutes, third quarter to Grandy Cycling Sports.
That was the same umpire that gave a very, very long 50. I reckon he probably rang about at least 20 metres then. So it's the same bloke.
The umpire got caught up at the moment too.
He's distancely challenged that umpire, I suspect. What's the good side, I think, for Inverleigh? And they're drawing free kicks that they were never going to get in the first quarter, just because they're now getting to the contest first. And they're forcing East Geelong to make mistakes, and the pressure that was applied down here, they're under severe pressure in their back line, and they've come out of that with another goal, so it's looking a bit promising.
I think Mark McDowell might have put a rocket up Dalton Grundle at half time. Jeez,
I think a few
a good
rockets.
third quarter. So Hybens through the middle again, wrapped up, thrown to the ground. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
It's more than a rocket, mate. I think she might have been the whole fireworks factory in there at half time.
Absolutely.
So a few boys have come good.
The secondary bounce. Hybens goes up, takes it out of the ruck contest, goes somehow to Grozdanovsky, who's had a good quarter as well. Archini goes past him. Mays, Chalice it doesn't. Runs the other way. Handball to Sponner. Wanted the handball back. He elects to go with a kick instead towards half forward. Trapped by Trotter. Went back into trouble and dropped the football. Smallerpunts. Oh, he came in and balled it up. Lucky.
Willie.
Luke Parker. The umpire just, no worries there, just throws it up. Graham gets it down, Roosler through the middle, and he's wrapped up, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up again.
3 votes for the Academy Award, Parker.
Yep. A ball up, 45 out from the East Geelong goal. Hybens held on to, will get the free kick. James Hybens chips the ball short, it's okay. Who's 38? Is that Brackley? Got a new number on. Was 45. Oh, well, he sits the ball up for Ben Bolton, who gets the handball away to Josh Reese. Comes out. Ling pushed past the ball by Ricky O'Toole. Deep into attack. It's past all players and out of bounds for a throw in left forward pocket. They lead East Geelong 11-12-78. Inverleigh 9-6-60. Boundary throw in, Graham and Hybens. Graham gets a left hand to it, front of the pack. Kick around the corner, back from Stevens, through the middle, Graham. A ball stolen off him by Grobstanovsky, gets the clearing kick, but only as far as Bolton, who takes the mark. 70 from goal, plays on quickly, kick across towards Marsh, chopped off though by Logue, who can run free, takes a bounce in the middle, can back himself with a pace and just measures the pass towards Billy Nichols, punched away by Chamberlain. Front of the pack, Marsh is there, little toe poke, about 15 metres, sets himself up and goes with a little kick around the corner, past Stevens, towards Sponner and Meehan. Meehan's there, rides the bump, does well. And will be a ball up, centre wing. So a boundary throw in. Casey Meehan. He did pretty well there against Lockie Sponner.
It's the first time he knocked someone over, I think.
Yeah, Sponner, you'll remember that. A boundary throw in, Hybens and Bolton. Hyman's in front. Logue had a good quarter as well. Gives it away by hand to Mays. Little left foot kick towards Filet. Can't take the mark. Chalice at the back. Look at him run away with the afterburners. Gets it away by hand. Off a step, Watson just pops it up for Bolton. And no mark taken. Chalice at the front again. Logue against him. Over the top. Keeps his feet. Chalice, now he goes to ground. The umpire will come in and ball it up. East Geelong 11-12-78. Inverleigh 9-6-60. We've played 25 and a half minutes in the third term.
So the ball thrown up, and this time Bolton takes the ball down only as far as Logue. He's taken in a tackle and ridden into the ground. Josh Reese. I think he got a taste of the St. Albans dirt then, Robbie Logue.
I think so.
He's a bit of a dash of Rob, so I think he'll be right. He'll dust himself off and away he'll go. So Robbie Lowe has the ball, goes across the ground, and we'll have Brackley, who takes the mark, can play on now and run. Hall fell over, got the speed, well, I think Brackers, and he kicks into the half-forward line. Kick wasn't good. Grundle out over the top, doesn't take the mark. Back of it, contest, Marsh. Kicks round his body, went back towards centre wing. Meehan's going to lead in the race for the ball. Actually read the flight well, and he has taken the mark. Has Parrott long if he wants him. Decides to go short, or was going to go short. Went looking for Dylan Brown. They're coming across McLean, reads the flight of the ball well and takes it. So McLean now with the ball. And the half-back line. Just looking for his options further afield. Jones is the player that leads, but he goes short and hits Sponner. And Sponner now with the ball. Goes back inside towards Josh Reese. Takes a mark right in the centre of the ground. Turns and runs. Looks to forward. Goes long towards O'Toole. Going to run. The ball is running back towards the goals. Ling's going to be the first one to arrive, and he's going to see it over the boundary line. Yes, he does. And there's going to be a ball in. Forward pocket. East Geelong deep into attack.
How long we got to go, boys?
Well, we've gone 26, and I was slow on the clock.
27.
So about 27. Brackley does the ruck work, tucks it towards Roosler. Roosler runs towards the boundary line, doesn't take it in his hands, and the ball runs over the boundary line.
I reckon Inverleigh need the break. They need the siren to go pretty quick, I reckon.
They'll be cockahoo.
They'll be
They're only 3 goals down.
Yep. Well, it's a lot better than they were at half time. The ball tapped down, picked up by Sponner, goes on the boot, and that's something they didn't need. Oh, I think Ling just able to get a touch on the ball and runs through for a minor score. So 11-13 now to East Geelong, 9-6 Inverleigh, and 27 and a half minutes gone. Third quarter.
Ling kicks it into the back pocket to Filet, goes along the line. Off the hands of Jones. Roosler's there. Breaks free. Handball over the top to Meehan. Under pressure. Gets away somehow. Short little kick to nobody in particular. Through the middle, Stevens. Good tackle by Logue. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. Between wing and half forward for East. Ivans comes up late against Bolton. Favours Bolton. Gets it down. Logue sets it up for Marsh. Kick high and long towards O'Toole. Got 2 on him. Punched away by Ling defensively. Close to the boundary line. Roosler wanted to get away from the tackle. Just does. Handball. Sets a task for Brackley. Oh, geez. Marsh got one high. Oh, gee whiz. Now O'Toole. Usually pretty good in this situation, Ricky. Left foot kick has missed to the far side and through for one behind. They go to 11-14-80 East Geelong. They lead Inverleigh 9-6-60 to Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 28 minutes played.
So Gosdanowski around the wing. Kick had too much on it. In the hands of Poynton. He runs back inside. Goes long back towards the goal square. 2-on-1 situation. O'Toole's there, but Alex Cation coming back with the flight of the ball. Takes it. And he's deep in defence now. Just needs to hold things up. Robbie Lowe calling for the ball long. So Cation, he goes short though. Back pocket has Gosdanowski. Comes back to the goal square and has Ling. He can run now. He's looking to go to the pocket. Oh, it had to be a good kick, and it was. I didn't even see Brackley standing there, so I'm not too sure he was kicking too. But they have the ball now. Brackley goes round the boundary line. Coming up, Hutchison. Good strong mark. And Blake Hutchison takes it all. Put down by Luke Parker. And a 15-metre penalty. And Hutchie, I think, just waiting for another one, I think. So Hutchison now is going to be taken down to the half-back line. And with a chance now, an open forward line here for Inverleigh. He gets the ball moving quickly. Billy Hicknell's just pointing to where he wants the ball to be delivered. Now he's going wide. Call to play on. Hutchison decides to stop and prop and goes inside and finds Hybans. Too far out to score, so at three-quarter time, Inverleigh will go in at 9.660. They trail East Geelong on 11.14.80, and goal kicks to three-quarter time. For East Geelong, Ricky O'Toole, Tyler Jones both have 2. One each to Chalice, Chamberlain, Reese, O'Toole, Trotter, Graham and Poynton. And for the Inverleigh side, 3 to Billy Nichols, 2 to Ryan Gerard in that quarter and Robbie Logue. One each to Jim Hybans and Will Hamer.
So three-quarter time in the first semi-final, East Geelong 11, 14.80. They lead Inverleigh 9, 6.60 the Hawks for the 8 of the Breeze in the final term. Can they come back in the first semi-final and set up preliminary final clash with Bell Post Hill, awaiting the winner of this game this afternoon? We'll take a break and back after this with the final term. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse.
Hi, this is Brett. Like what you're listening to here at 94.7 The Pulse? Then please support your local community radio